Welcome back to another episode of Civilization 5, where it looks like everything's just about as improved as it can be, so that seems like it's an indicator that I might want to plop down another city somewhere. And if you didn't just have a seizure from my spinning rapidly across the map, then hopefully this will give you one. Anyways, I think I'm done taunting my viewership. And so, where can you go? So, I think I want to buy a settler, if I can find a good spot for one, because my two cities are reasonably well maxed, and I feel like I need more at some point. I could just, like, take it from someone else, I suppose, but that would be inconvenient and take a little while. I can't do it yet. I think most of Africa should be available, so I might get my spearman back, or I guess he's a pikeman now, and have him escort a settler. I might even just build it in Babylon, rather than waiting, or rather than purchasing it, because it's just so cheap, I'm sure. Because settlers cost, what, like, 100 production? Wait, why doesn't it tell me how much production it costs? That's weird. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the cost of settlers is, like, dynamically generated or something, and it's, like, based on the size of your empire already to make sure that it always costs a reasonable amount, and you can never get a settler in, like, one turn or something ridiculous. So maybe there isn't actually a set cost for settlers. I don't know. That would be kind of an interesting thing for them to do. Man, I can't really get around. I guess instead of going north, I should have just gone south because I want to settle in Africa anyways. In the real world, Africa has more resources than any other continent, so I wonder if that's reflected in-game. I think, though, that luxury resources, well, and strategic resources, for that matter, are randomly generated, even on the Earth map mode, and that the actual tiles are based on real-world geography, though. So, like, this tile will always be a grassland river, but it might not have wine in the next playthrough. Because this is clearly the Amazon jungle, and it seems like it'd be quite a coincidence for a giant jungle to generate exactly where there is a giant jungle in the real world. So, I don't know why these archers aren't attacking me, but I'm thankful for it, I guess. Finish the ironworkers. So, how much production does this cost? It only takes 2 turns. 106? Okay, what is that, like, based on something? I don't know. I guess they just cost 106. Maybe that's just a glitch, and it's not actually any sort of cool generation system or anything like that. Oh, Poland has a religion. Catholicism, looks like, yeah. I should get them to spread that to me. Oh wow, there are actually 3 religions already. I thought there were only 1 or 2. I thought there were 1. That's how you speak English. What other quests do you have? Great Writer. Okay, that's never happening. Never mind. Man, am I even gonna be able to get around these guys? Doesn't look like, looks like I might not. Nothing to really build here. I could get the Hagia Sophia, or I could get the Writers Guild. Here, I suppose. I mean, as far as I know, the only bonus that you can get to Great Person Generation is from the garden, and maybe one other building. Like, there's no, as far as I know, wonder that I have that gives me extra Great Person Generation in my capital. So I think I might as well get the Writers Guild somewhere other than my capital. Because if I had gone for the Hanging Gardens earlier, then it would make sense, because the Hanging Gardens give you a free garden. But, as is, there's no benefit to having it in my capital rather than in another city. So, yeah. Seems like it works. And I'm also going to bring a worker with my settler. I might even want 2, temporarily anyways. Whoa, why can you move so far? Oh, because of the road. Interesting. Wait, but why can you move here, here, and then embark? Oh no, that's in 2 turns, not 1. Okay, that makes sense. So I can move here or here. This seems better. And you on the other side of the planet. See if you can skirt around. May have to go through the Arctic a little bit. You follow behind. Yeah, I might as well take 2, because I don't really have anything for my other worker to do in the meantime. And I can just bring him back after he's done. So now I want the Alhambra. I like the Alhambra because, as I've mentioned before, if you can get the Alhambra and the barracks, the military academy, and what's the other one? I can never remember the names. But if you have the 3 buildings that give plus 15 XP, oh, Armory, that's what it's called. Yeah, so if you have a barracks, an armory, a military academy, and the Brandenburg Gate, then your units get 60 XP when they're first built. If you also have the, if you also have the Alhambra, then that means that they automatically get Drill 1, and then with your first promotion you can get Drill 2, with your second promotion you can get Drill 3, and with your third promotion you can get something really good like March. I don't know, let's see, which one of these is better. I don't think I'm generating any great merchants. Oh no, I'm reasonably close to generating one, so seems better than Landsknechts, because I don't really... yeah, so I don't really care about Landsknechts because I'm not planning on being, like, at all military, but this ability to buy things for 25% less gold is really, really useful. Because, I mean, that's basically just, like, earning 33% more. And also, I forgot, I don't have astronomy yet, so I can't go to Africa. Whoops. I thought that I already had it. At least not unless I want to go the long way. But I am only 17 turns away, so I think that would be quicker than going... just waiting would be quicker than going the long way. Yeah, that's like 36 turns. So I guess just hang around here a while. At least my settler doesn't, like, depreciate or anything like that. So, I'm not really losing anything by... What? Oh. I'm not really losing anything by keeping him around. I'm just not gaining as much as I could. Which in economics terms are indistinguishable, but let's ignore that fact. Oh, that's right, we met Askia now, so we know where everyone in the world is, and nobody's in Europe, and nobody's in Africa, except for Kamehameha a little bit, as far as I can tell. So those should be pretty much unsettled. I mean, there'll be 1 or 2 city-states there, but I think there are only, like, 7 city-state? I forget how many city-states there are. I think there are 8 to 12 city-states, and I already know where 6 of them are. So that means there are, okay, sure, whatever, have that. There are at most 6, and at best only 2 city-states in Africa and Europe. That's quite good. Be severely underpopulated and ripe for expansion. Bring the glorious Babylonian Empire, the first civilization to, well, the first empire anyways, to Africa, where it began. Not quite where it began, but actually, you know what? I think I want to take Honolulu just because it's, like, about where Babylon started in the real world, so... Not just yet, but I think that when I inevitably expand, that will probably be my first target. And didn't realize there was something there. That's annoying. Just wasted a turn. Come on, please. Get there quickly. I don't have much time before somebody else gets it, because this is a relatively old wonder. So, where can I settle? Anywhere? I think I'm gonna start heading south from here. I wonder if anyone's on Great Britain. Great Britain is actually surprisingly small in this game, if I remember correctly. It's only like 2 tiles or something.
In the country of the blind, the one-eyed man.
Which actually might not make sense, because Iceland is 2 tiles, and it'd be kind of odd for Iceland to be the same size as the United Kingdom. Well, it's the British Isles. Hey, and I now finally have a spy. I think that everybody else gets a spy too, once I get one. So I might want to put one in Babylon, because I have the highest science, but I could just sort it by population and steal from Polynesia. Why not? No, I don't want you to schmooze. Oh yeah. Oh man, I always forget that the observatory has to be within 1 tile of the mountain. I think it's 2, but that's Machu Picchu. But at least my non-capital, Akkad, should be able to build an observatory. Oh hey, Sugar to Casimir ended. Casimir, however you pronounce his name, better get that running again. Although it may have ended just because he acquired sugar. Yeah, it looks like it did. It hasn't been the full 30 turns, so can't sell him sugar anymore, unfortunately. Where did he get sugar, though? Maybe he allied a city-state that has sugar or something. Oh, hey, this works fine. As long as I can get the full 7. I may have to accept 6, though. Nope. That's excellent. Wow, there's a lot of copper and fur over here. You know, maybe this is based on real-world location, like resource distribution, because I think there is a lot of fur in this area of Russia. At least that's what Europa Universalis 4 taught me. But maybe it's just a coincidence. Let's see. Cotton. Are these areas known for cotton? I don't think so. I don't know. Hey, I finally circumnavigated the globe. How? What? But I haven't actually, like, gone around the entire world. I haven't made my 2 halves meet up, so how did I prove the world is round, then? Borobudur, that's fine, I can't even build that one. You have fun spreading your religion. I'm going to be building war machines and massive amounts of science infrastructure. Oh no! Barbarians! Okay, I survived easily. Not that oh no, apparently. Oh, really? I can't steal from Polynesia? Okay, so Great Britain is only 3 tiles. That's tiny. Which is weird, because it... Seems like in real life, Great Britain is like almost the size of Scandinavia, but maybe that's a map projection that's weird or something. I don't know. So I guess if I can't steal from Polynesia, I probably can't steal from anybody, to be honest. I could just maintain my relations in Malacca, I think. I might just want to check out everybody's capital city. And Writers Guild. Yay, so now I'm starting to get a great writer slowly. Actually, not that slowly. I think these give me +3 per turn each, and the Writers Guild gives me +1, so that's +7 great person points per turn. If I get a garden, that'll go up from 7 to 25% more. Wait, was it 25% or 50%? 25%. So then that will give me an extra 2 for 9 great person points a turn. And since it only takes 150 great person points for your first writer, I think, that means I should get it within like 20 turns. Ooh, barbarian? Oh, no, I thought that was an ancient ruin for a second. Okay, so if I was right and there are only 8 city-states, which I think I'm wrong about, but I might be correct, then I have discovered them all, which seems improbable because that would mean that Africa has literally nothing. And hurry up on this one. Yay! The Alhambra is complete. And apparently you got rid of the barbarian encampment already. So many things to build. Gold cost of acquiring new tiles, and great engineer points, which is great because we can always use more, we can always use more tile, or more wonders. And I think I'm also going to build the Heroic Epic in Akkad, and basically I'm going to make Akkad rather than Babylon my great person generating city. I did forget about the Heroic Epic when I said that there was nothing that could improve, nothing that could improve great person production, though. So much production in Babylon. The Ironworks is amazing. So that gives me 36 plus 8. That gives me 44 production. Well, I think most people have like 20. GNP? No, that's manufactured goods. Really? Kamehameha has 57? Wow. How did he manage that? With only 2 cities. Oh, I can't steal from Istanbul, and I think I missed some intrigue. Oops, shouldn't have gone so quickly. You should probably just heal up, but I can't resist. Do a little bit more exploring. Oh, I guess it's not 3 tiles, it's 5 tiles, but that's still tiny. Oh, maybe the size of this is because of some weird rounding issue where, like, the Baltic Sea actually goes out here, and it comes in here, but because it's less than halfway to the center, it rounds, and, like, Great Britain actually goes like this, but because it's less than halfway to the center, they rounded. 2 turns away from being able to move, finally. Oh, Kamehameha has more cities than I thought. Maybe significantly more, even. Maybe that's how he has so much production. And keep it... Why is there a land bridge between... Why is there no Strait of Gibraltar? That... There should at least be a river. Come on, that doesn't make any sense. Next turn. Yay. I can finally start expanding. Well, moving towards expanding. Embark the fleet!
Joyfully to
And
the
I
breeze,
can get a
Royal Odysseus
caravel
spread.
now. If I move here, I have tons of vision, so that seems good. Yeah. Ooh, and there's a settler there. If I take it, it'll just become a worker, but I can also return it for a significant relations boost. And where do I want to go next? Wait, shouldn't that have put me in Renaissance era? Did I just totally skip over the Renaissance era thing? I don't know. Oh, this is where not customs house. Polder? What's that? This is where trading post gold yield improves, and since I have and am going to have quite a few trading posts because of all the jungle territory, maybe I should get that at some point. Well, obviously at some point, but maybe I should go for that relatively quickly. Forbidden Palace would be good because it gives 2 additional delegates, which now that everybody's... Let's see. What? I think it's printing press that's necessary for the World Congress? Yeah, so I want to be the one to found the World Congress, because that way you get an extra delegate. And I don't have patronage, I guess, so I can't get that. The Forbidden Palace. Seems kind of odd that you get extra delegates to the World Congress for the Forbidden Palace, given that China, the owner of the Forbidden Palace, wasn't even invited to the League of Nations or the United Nations at first. Well, maybe they were invited, but they weren't a veto member of the UN. Wait, why do I have extra movement? Oh! Because they were trained in the Great Lighthouse City. I guess. No? Why do I have 3 movement? It's not my special ability, is it? I'm confused. Is there... Oh, allows faster embarked movement. Huh, I never even noticed that, apparently. That's a lot about my observational skills. Ooh, Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's nice. The nice thing about the Leaning Tower of Pisa is that it basically pays for itself, because you get 1 free great person who can be a great engineer, which allows you to build a free wonder. So, like, if you're choosing between Globe Theatre and Leaning Tower of Pisa, almost all the time you would want to go for Leaning Tower of Pisa, because at the very worst, you could take a great engineer and get the Globe Theatre next turn. So it's basically a wonder that I can not feel bad about trying to go for instantly. And what island is here? Is there one? No, looks like there's just a random patch of coast for no reason. That's kind of weird. What? Really? Whoa! I thought I was way ahead of everybody. I did not think that I would lose out on the Angkor Wat. Oh, that's so annoying. I was 1 turn away from finishing it. Wow. You're such a jerk, Kamehameha. Whoa! Kamehameha has 4 cities? Okay, this guy is dangerous. It's a good thing I'm establishing a city here, because I'm gonna need to take him down fast at some point. And I have tons of money, so I can buy a bunch of military units. Probably. And you have tons of jungle, so I should build that. Although, build a jungle, yes. I should build a university. Also for more science. And how soon can I get the Brandenburg Gate? Let's see. So, 19 plus 34, which is, 54, and then 78 turns. So 75 turns to military science, which I think is worth beelining, because is there anything else particularly useful? Not really. I mean, basically just chemistry, which is on the way anyways. And then once I get military science, I can build the Brandenburg Gate and start churning out super powerful units from my capital. And so that'll be really useful. Sure, why not? Although, if I get rid of this, well, I will anyways, but this could work to my advantage because he's using my strategic resources to build units. If we ever go to war, then any of his units that depend on my strategic resources will suffer a minus 50% penalty because our deal will obviously be instantly cancelled once we go to war. So it looks like I might be settling this guy for strategic location in terms of the war versus Polynesia rather than for an actual useful city, unfortunately. But, I mean, still worthwhile, I guess. And another settler! Why do you need a 5th city? Maybe even the 6th, for all I know. Okay, so I think I've found 10 city-states, so there are 2 left somewhere. Am I still even ahead in science? Yes, good. But I'm probably losing my lead to Kamehameha. Man, that name is fun to say. So, where do I build? Oh, Ife is right here. Looks like I might not have anywhere to really build. This could be interesting. I mean, all the luxury resources around here are already taken. I could literally just build a city, like, 3 tiles away from his territory, and then just churn out tons of units from it to capture his capital. That might be an interesting idea, although I might not be able to actually do it. Unfortunately, I'm not at war with him yet. Though, at this point, looks like it's pretty much inevitable that we're going to war very soon. You are actually not generating enough science to be worth an observatory, so that's too bad. What else can I build? National Epic would be nice, but I think it takes too long. I guess anything else takes pretty much just as long. There's nothing I can build to improve production. And Longswordsman, let's see, what's my next upgrade unit? Gunpowder. Musketman is only strength 24. So I think I might want to build a couple of Longswordsmen. Oh, the cannon. The cannon is, I think, the most important unit because it's the first upgrade to siege units since the catapult, which is way back in mathematics. So it's really, really useful. I think there might be one in between. No, apparently not. Yeah, so... Oh, Trebuchet. Yeah. Still, that's been quite a while. Yeah. So this will be a pretty big upgrade. It's 12 or 14 to 20 ranged strength. So I think once I get the cannon, I'm going to declare war. If I can. Start building Well, I don't actually want to build military units here, because I'm going to purchase a barracks and then start building them in Babylon. So I guess you can just build National Epic, why not? Whoa! He's actually eclipsed me in score. Well, hopefully that'll change when I take his capital city. And yeah, I think I am just going to build a city, literally, basically just so that I can have somewhere to sit and rebuild. Wait, why can't I build a city here? Within 4 tiles of it? What? Since when? Okay, probably since the beginning of the game, but I did not ever know about that rule. Is there a place? Yay, Malacca should be happy with me. Ah, come on. Oh wait, no, I did complete the quest. Yay. So, you I can use to create a great work. Political treaties isn't worth it yet, because I get 2 culture per turn anyways, just from having the great work. And so that'll pay for itself relatively quickly. I think that's the only one I have, yeah, so I can't get any sort of bonus from it. So, where do I build my city? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I can't build it anywhere useful. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could build it here, which I suppose isn't terrible. But man, this game is a lot more crowded than I realized. Using my workers as scouts for some reason. And my scout is a worker. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can't build any closer than here. I can't build any closer than here. Yeah, so this is the closest I could build over here. And I should just get open borders if I can. Will you accept that?
Aloha mai e ke hoa.
No,
Oia,
too bad.
e ho mau aku.
That's way too much.
E mai.
How about 1 gold per turn? I'm willing to do that.
E pono
Really?
ana mako e ho ole aku.
Oh well. And then the other thing is, I should see if I can get somebody else to help me in my coming war. You purchase a barracks, too expensive to build. And I can already get an armory, so how much does it cost to buy one? 720, and that's reasonable. Because if this way I get 2 upgrades instantly, which is really strong. So build a long swordsman, because it's the most powerful thing I can build right now. I'll probably build a crossbowman after that. And just keep getting ready for the war. But that war will have to wait until the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next video. Bye!